What's going on, everybody? It's Retro Handhelds 24. Today we're gonna be looking at the 557 again. Um, as I stated earlier in one of my other videos, or the earlier video from today about the first impressions, I would do some Switch games, and I found some time to gather I wasn't able to go through my entire collection, but I went through most of my collection of Switch games that I have ported over to an SD cards all over the place. And I got a decent amount that will fairly work. So we're going to show that off today, but there was a couple of things that I kind of left out on this device. Well, it's actually just one thing, more or less. And I'm going to go over that too before we go into gameplay. As well as I'm going to do comparisons of sizes, because I'm not sure a lot of people understand the size of this thing. It is very comfortable, but it'd be good to show off like the size is compared to other handhelds. I think that will put a better perspective on like this whole thing. Despite the joysticks being tiny and everything, like just try to forget about that because that's just well known. But overall, it's a very comfortable device, and it's not big, but it's not like the Pocket 5. It's bigger than that, so it's kind of weird. It's in like a medium ground. Also, my Retroid Pocket Mini is going bye-bye. I set it up for my buddy. I got tons of like games on there. It's got a 64 gig micro SD card in there. It's got some Switch games, PS2 games, and then everything else below. Because I'm gonna be getting the V2 sometime, probably I would imagine early June. Hopefully it'll get to me. So I won't be able to do a comparison like the screen that it was supposed to be versus the screen that it came with. So you're going to have to use your imagination on that one. And quite frankly, like that, it should have never been a thing like that. You know, I understand why they did it for the 4:3 aspect ratio. I get it. And the different colorways, I'm assuming you can't just, have the one color black because of the OLED screen and stuff. But it is what it is. Anyways, but this bad boy, it's going bye-bye. So with that, let's do some comparisons. I do have this thing plugged in. I kind of want to just keep it charging because, like I said, the battery on this is not great when you're in high mode. But we'll start with like the mini. So this is my AYN Odin 2 Mini Pro White. But I put on the better joystick caps because it's just way more comfortable. Kind of takes away from it being a mini or slimmer device, but that's fine with me. I've grown to just like it as is. So yeah, it does. It trumps this mini device. Like even got a whole handle joystick on the side that sticks out. Compared in size, the Retroid Pocket 5 is just a little longer than the mini, I would say. Yeah, but apparently it's like a similar screen size. So yeah, if they just put this on top, and I get that people like this on here on top, but everybody, come on, everybody wants this on top, and this wouldn't been obviously like where my fingers are right now. Wouldn't been the perfect device if the joystick was on top, but a simple fix to having the joysticks on the bottom, at least on the mini, now that I don't have it technically anymore, it's packed away. What I was doing too, if I didn't have my grip, I would just switch R2 and L2 to L1 and R1, and it was way easier to play shooting games. You just switch it. Most games will let you change the settings, or you can map your controls. However, that was an easy fix without getting a grip. And then let's do a regular Odin 2 Pro. And as you can see, I have the caps on this. I stocked up on these caps, no joke. Right before those tariffs went into effect too, I was like, oh hell no. I'm getting these caps for every device, and I'm gonna stock up on more because they're so cheap. Wow, it's like this sticks out just a little more because of the handle grips right here. When I hold this versus holding this wins. Despite the teeny joysticks. This overall, like Anbernick had the right idea by keeping this design. There's a little bubble there. I put a screen protector on here. It's driving me nuts, but it's been like a day now, so it's not gonna go anyway. Here, I'll just unplug it. Dear Lord. Okay, two things I do want to go over while I'm doing comparisons. The first one is the groove back here. So when it fits in your palm, it literally, like my palm goes in here, and then my index finger, it's like such a huge groove, but such a, you wouldn't think it's like a big enough grip. It doesn't seem like they're large grips, but it's such a nice groove that like my fingers and everything, it just falls into place. And then since it's, I guess this is a teardrop-ish, or a controller, I should say. It's just super comfortable. Like I haven't even put PX Play on here yet and like played like a shooting game, Rage or something, or I don't know, whatever games I have on PlayStation 5 that involve gunfire. But I need to, because this is so comfortable. However, these buttons, they're great, but I'm gonna show something off too in Switch emulation, where I think, like, because Caleb said this in his video about, how you have to press and you have to like, you have to mash it and you have to like put force on it, which is true. I never had a problem with Anbernick's buttons before. I think they're great, but I never played a fighting game with these buttons, so there's something to that. And then the other thing I didn't go over is the power button. This thing, excuse my nails, is very recessed. I don't know if it's my model or what, but it's like, you can see it's in there. Like you gotta have a nail, or you gotta press down really hard to turn it on. There goes that fan. So that's cool, but kind of annoying. It's cool because if this was a pocketable device, which it kind of isn't, but if you're putting in your bag or anything or something like that, you have less chance of it, someone turning it on or bumping into something to turn it on. That's not going to happen. But it's also like, it's just a little too recessed, and I don't know what that's about. Also, I want to complain about this. It's not bad. It's not like the Pocket Mini where people are having issues with this. It's not like that, but like, look at this. Okay. They don't give you much wiggle room here. And I'll pull it out. That's as far as it goes. And the plastic, the hinge, if you will, the plastic part that connects, feels very weak. Like, as I hit my phone, feels like it's gonna break. And the weird thing is, or I should say the unfortunate thing is, you gotta pull down to push intake out. Now, if you got the Flip 2, it's not as bad, but it's just an awkward way of getting the microSD card or putting it in. It's very inconvenient. And with this, like the Odin Portal. I think the Odin Portal is like maybe a slightly better, but they both feel like if you go in and go out and go in and go out, eventually it's going to snap off. And then you're going to be like, you know, loosey goosey here. You're going to have no draws on. It's not going to be good. So it's one of those things now. It's like, well, I don't ever want to take this out if I don't have to because I don't want to break this. Just be aware. And then I did go over the D-pad. The D-pad's great, but the edges are kind of sharp. I don't know if that's the white model. I think the purple one, the black D-pad, it's like smoother from the pictures. Because this thing is sharp. I'm not gonna lie. But it's about the same size as the Odin 2 Pro. Then we'll do a Switch Lite. Why not? It's right here. So it's my old Switch Lite. Still love this thing. It's off right now, but I don't want to turn it on. But like even this micro SD card, like this is slightly better, but you can pull it out more, you know. So it's, you know, similar screen size, but definitely trumps it because of the handle grips. So obviously it's gonna be way more comfortable, but at the same time, this thing is not like, it's not huge, but it's not small. It is definitely in the middle, and because of these teardrops, it's kind of like, which makes it super comfortable. It's just, it's, I don't know how to explain it. I thought it was gonna be bigger, and it's not. It's smaller, but that is a good thing. Again, don't look at the joysticks. I literally thought the 556 was bigger too. I should have looked at more pictures. But again, it's not a bad thing. It's just this overall thing I thought was gonna be bigger. It's smaller, which is cool. And then other than the power button and that flap and the D-pad being kind of sharp on the white model, I don't know how it is on the transparent model. That's about it. That's the only things I kind of like didn't go over. I know I went over the D-pad, but I just wanted to make that aware. This is like flimsy. Be careful. And then this, you're gonna be like, what? Why did they do this? Why? But you know, it is what it is. And the buttons too. We're gonna get to that momentarily. But you guys came to see that Switch emulation, so that's what we're gonna do. I'll pause and hit the lights. All right. We're going to say 83, okay? 83%. Just try to pay attention to that number. I think all of these will work except Prime. And that might need some tweaking. But for the most part, I think all these games will work. And we don't have to start from left to right. We'll just start randomly. So we'll go to the buttons part. We'll start with this game. This one works as expected. Watch it crash on me now. I'm getting to a theory with this Mali GPU. It's just like if it was ported from a while ago, it's going to work. Or I should say it has a better chance of working. And I'm pretty sure I have that 400% speed on there. We're not going to go too much into different GPU drivers because I just used that ARM 615 one for most of these games to see if they would just load. Okay, so this game I was not terrible at when I got it to work on the Portal, or tested it out on the Portal, I should say. Hold on. What is this round? No, we don't want that. Yeah. I wasn't terrible because, you know, I was just figuring out the buttons and whatnot. So we're going to choose the guy I was last time. Again, I don't know anything about Naruto, if I'm even saying that correctly. but it is a cool fighting anime. So last time I was him versus him testing it out, and I was hitting like, you know, the buttons I thought were attack, but I was getting my butt whooped. And I was like, man, am I not hitting the buttons fast enough? But I think it's because you gotta press down hard and you gotta do it quick, so they're not like the retro Pocket 5 buttons. So we're gonna find out right now. I mean, I love that they're quiet. Like, you don't hear anything. But it is work. And I wish I had a frames counter, so I'm sorry you guys are gonna have to just squint. But it looks like it's running at 60. Oh, see, my thumb's already tired. I haven't even tried to hit or use another. We'll do one more. But clearly this game works just fine. I love how he's so fast. But it's, I don't know how to explain it. This device is not meant for like fighting games. Because my fingers are getting super tired super quick. Or, you know, if you want to get your fingers stronger, get a 557 and play nothing but this game or another game I figure out that works that's a fighting game. Oh yeah, and also PS2 works really well on here. I'm not going to test it out. I just seen. And anything under. So GameCube, all that, it works fantastic on here. There's no need to test that out. We're not in that game right now. We're way past that. And with this device, the amount it costs, you should be well past that. So if you get it for PS2 and GameCube, you don't need any tutorials unless you don't know how to set up, you know, the Nether Access 2 or how to get BIOS or something. Just Google. You'll be fine. GameCube's even easier. The Dolphin emulator, not the Play Store one, but the emulator, the one that's updated constantly. Just use that one. You'll be golden. If you want to just play those games and like under or any Android game is going to work really good. So we already lost 3%. Fantastic. Not bad. That works, but it's a long intro. Same with that one. I didn't really think about this. Same with this one. Let's do this one. I'm just assuming this one would work because it's freaking like the easiest game to emulate. Meow. That's my bad. Oh, Metroid Dread works. I didn't put that on here though. I had my SD card and I was moving games over, and I just used the dongle and just attached a game file folder to the emulator. Oh, look at that. It's not working. Or is it just loading really slow? Ooh. But I was able to get Metroid Dread working. Exit that. Oh boy, let's have some fun. Let's go here and then let's see, what should we try? Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I wanna do this one, but like, I don't know. Yeah, when I found out about this emulator, the MMJR Uzuy emulator, I got excited, but then I was like, man, that's so much more work now. Before it was like it's gonna work or it isn't gonna work, and then if there's something I can adjust in the settings depending on the emulator, I'll just do that. Now it's like I got changed GPU drivers too. Oh my god. But again, it's not gonna work. That sucks because I've seen online this does work, so sucks to suck. But we ain't got time for all that. See how it just crashes, closes? What the heck? Let's do Cruise and Blast. Again, I'm assuming this is just gonna, yeah, okay. But we don't know until we get to actual gameplay. Oh. Push through, push through. Uzuy. I never like I love this game, but I never get past I just show it off. I don't ever play it. It sucks. This game is so much fun, and I just never got past the first level. I'm such a fool. What the Drift, baby! Drift! He gone. Oh, what the? Sure, why not? That was awesome. Never gets old. Uzuy. Too much fun. What is that? See? That's what I'm talking about. Too much fun. Alright, I'm gonna load this up and I'll pause it because it is a long intro. Yeah, they crashed. I got all the way through it too, and it was like they're at the tennis court, and I was like, okay. So we're gonna try Hades now. I can't. Yep, it's going. And I didn't say this, but everything's at 1x.
New tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share.
Can we skip this?
I, however, need to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Wonky ass.
Goodbye, Father. To hell with this place.
At least this game's quick.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Hey! Where's my zoom button?
There she is. It's got to be her. Then
Hail, noble cousin.
I don't care, whatever.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess. Thank you. Louts. How many now? All set. Wonder where I can use this. I'm hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
Better.
Fight.
Okay. This game works fairly well. There's some hiccups in the beginning, but with stuff going on, we're still above 60, which is ridiculous. But when it wants to work, it works. So we'll get out of that one. Alright. Close that. Whatever. Clear. So 73. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Alright. Ninja Gaiden, let's go.
The evil.
Oh yeah, the flickering. Let me turn up. Well, it's gonna not help the battery, but you know, whatever. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I got to play in that game, so that might have just crashed it. That was my bad. Let's play this one. Sandy. Skip it.
Shit.
I'm actually halfway playing this game on the PlayStation, but
No.
it's equally as good on Switch. It just plays half speed, but that's alright. Well, I gotta bring it. Hold on. Timeout. We gotta zoom in because I can't see. There you go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, this one. Reloading's up here. Take that headshot. Got him. It's good. Got him. Got him. Oh. So many headshots. Oh boy. This always trips me out.
You let my onion go now, stranger, and maybe I will blow your head off nicely.
This is such a good game. Is there anything else I want to show off? I showed off that. I didn't do streets. Pretty God, it works. Cool.
Axel Stone.
The streets. Okay, use the D-pad too, look at that. What the? This dude just threw me. How do I pick up stuff? Like down. There we go. Oh my god. What is it? There you go. Whoop. Give me that up, boy. Oh, where's the blood? You dead. You dead. You still alive? Oh! Step, step, step. Oh no. Got another one. Step, step, step. Step, step, step. Oh! Oh! That was cool. You so dead. Oh! Ooh. Oh, I gotta go the other way. Oh my god, I walked right into it. Give me that pipe, boy. Oh! Give me that pipe. Got him! Pipe to the face. Oh, touche. Give me that. Oh, I need that apple. Hey. What the hell? Oh, uppercut. Trick time. I hate things. Mario Star. I'm supposed to be invincible. Hacha! 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 Step, step, step. Uh-huh. Give me that. My star power. Trick time. What the? What the? Give me this. Hacha. Oh. Swing and a miss. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. What? Haha. What the? Let's just throw pipes left and right. Not this bullshit again. Okay, I gotta jump over these. Acha. Oh, what a douche. That was cool. Star power time. Star power, why aren't you working? Wait. Hey. Oh, too slow. Get that money. Oh, not today. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop. This is getting embarrassing. Good job. Get that money first. Ooh. Connect. Of course. Oh, okay. This is a D-pad game. This is not a joystick game. Alright, what the? That's so cool. Too bad I'm not gonna live. Trigger time. It's kind of like a Hadouken. Get that apple, boy. Oh. Come here. What? Okay, that's it. Okay, doesn't matter. I got 2 more lives. Give me that pipe. Oh. What the heck? Star power, star power. Do not hit women. Okay, that's gonna be enough for that. That game works. More to come. I'm gonna be doing more stuff around these two versus this stuff because again, it's hit or miss. Until I find out like tweaks on how to get games that don't work or load then crash, I'm gonna pause on that because it really is hit or miss with Switch. But you know, the chip in here is no slouch. We can definitely use that juice for other things, and I'll be seeing what works and what doesn't work on these two in the future. So if you made this far, thank you again so much for watching. You guys have a great rest of your night. Take care.